very favorite sayings is what happens in you is more important than what happens to you. And it's a delight to say good morning to you, friends. You know, this idea of what is happening in us being more important than what happens to us reminds me of the story of the Wild West, the legendary steer who was uncapturable and untamable. And a group of cowboys one day decided to ride out onto the range and see if they could catch him and bring him into control. So they took with them a little burro, and the burro trotted after them as they went for days out into the sagebrush, and finally they came across this wild steer, and after a mighty chase they were able to lasso the steer and take him down, and then they roped his feet, and then they brought the little burro alongside this big wild steer, and they tied ropes uniting the neck of the burro with the neck of the steer, and then when they had that done, they untied the legs of the steer, and immediately he rose with a bolt and proceeded to throw that little burro all around. Animal cruelty, I guess, yes. The cowboys rode off and left this little burro and this steer roped together. Well, a few days went by, and after about a week, this little burro with a very tame steer comes trotting into the farmyard. The little burro had been thrown so much, but every time he was thrown, he got back on his feet, and he had a determination to take one step more toward home. And after a while, he just wore out that wild steer and tamed him in the process. Sometimes that's about all we can do with problems that dog us. They're tied to us. We can't get rid of them. We ask God time and again, oh God, remove this difficult circumstance from me, but the circumstance isn't removed. And how are we to go on in such a time? The Bible has a word for it. It's called endurance. It's staying with a situation until we've worn it out rather than it has worn us out. Oh, surely I want to believe for miracles that God will relieve whatever is oppressive in your life and difficult for you to bear. But if the Lord doesn't remove that from you, then He's going to give you strength to wear out your problem and to wear out the difficulty and bring its wildness into a state of tameability. One of my favorite poems is this: plod on, plod on, plod on, plod on, plod on, plod on. Second verse is like the first: plod on, plod on, plod on. As you know, that poem has many verses. Sometimes that's where we are in life. It's real that we cannot escape the situation we're in, and God asks us to just keep taking one step at a time, and we can do that knowing that He will give us the strength to do as He has asked us.